I tested some of the best Android TV boxes of 2025, and in this video I'm gonna rank them in a tier list based on their value for money, overall performance, and more. Links to all of the products will be in the description below. Nvidia Shield TV Pro. This thing is an absolute beast. Packing a powerful Tegra X1 Plus processor that delivers fantastic AI-enhanced 4K upscaling and supports both Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. It's definitely on the pricey side, and the 16GB of internal storage feels a bit low, but for serious home theater enthusiasts and gamers who need a versatile Plex server, it's pretty much unrivaled. It's been out since 2019 but still dominates the market. So for me, there's no question, this is going straight into the God tier. Apple TV 4K 3rd Gen. This box is incredibly fast and smooth thanks to its A15 Bionic chip, and the user interface is just beautiful and super intuitive, especially if you're used to Apple products. It's a powerhouse for streaming with support for Dolby Vision and HDR10+, and it's great for retro gaming emulation too. Honestly though, its main appeal is how well it works within the Apple ecosystem. If you're not an Apple user, it loses a lot of its magic, which is why I'm placing this in the average tier. X96 Max Plus. This is one of those budget boxes that promises a lot on paper, with features like 4K output, multiple ports, and decent RAM options. But let's be real, the performance doesn't live up to the specs, and the biggest deal breaker for me is that Netflix is stuck streaming in a blurry 480p. Because of that alone, I have to throw this one into the trash tier. Cool KM2 Plus. This device is a really solid mid-range option, especially because it's officially certified for Netflix 4K and supports Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. I also love the number of expansion ports and the excellent remote that comes with it. The hardware is quite good for the price, but the software support can be a little lacking with infrequent updates, which is a bit of a letdown. Still, it offers great value and is a very compelling package, so I'm putting the Cool KM2 Plus comfortably in the good tier. Xiaomi Mi Box S2 2nd Gen. This little box is a solid performer for its price, giving you 4K streaming with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos support, which looks and sounds fantastic. The biggest bummer is the lack of a built-in Ethernet port and the somewhat limited 8GB of storage, but honestly for most people who just want to stream their favorite shows, it gets the job done without any major fuss. For what it offers at its price point, I'm placing this one firmly in the good tier. Roku Ultra 2024. This is Roku's top-of-the-line streamer, and for 2024 it gets a nice 30% speed boost, Wi-Fi 6, and a sleek backlit remote with USB-C charging. It delivers an excellent picture with Dolby Vision and great sound with Atmos, but I'm a little disappointed they removed the headphone jack from the remote and still haven't added Gigabit Ethernet. It's a fantastic device for Roku users, but with those small drawbacks, I'm putting the Roku Ultra in the good tier. Onn Google TV 4K Pro. This box from Walmart is just an incredible value, packing features you'd expect on much more expensive devices. You get a generous 32GB of storage, Wi-Fi 6, and Ethernet port, and even hands-free Hey Google controls, which is just fantastic for the price. The processor is a little old, and it's missing DTS-X audio, but for $50, the trade-offs are so minor it's almost unbelievable. This is an easy one for me. The Onn 4K Pro lands straight into the great tier. Strong Leap S3 Pro. This box comes loaded with modern features like 4K resolution, Dolby Vision, Wi-Fi 6, and a decent 32GB of storage on Android 12. It even has a backlit remote which feels great and is super quiet, which I'd love for late night viewing. However, it's known to be a clone of another device, which means it shares some annoying software bugs, and the Ethernet port is capped at a slow 100MB per second, which is a letdown. For its solid feature set but questionable software stability, I'm putting this one in the great tier. Cool KM2 Plus Deluxe. Now this one is a powerhouse on paper, with a fast processor, 4GB of RAM, 32GB of storage, and fantastic connectivity, including Gigabit Ethernet and Wi-Fi 6. It's perfect if you have a local media library thanks to its USB 3.0 port and SD card slot. And the remote is a dream for IPTV users with its number pad. The big problem here is the software. It rarely gets updates, leaving it stuck on an older version of Android TV and making some apps feel unstable, which is just a massive disappointment. Because the great hardware is let down by neglected software, this has to go into the average tier. Xiaomi TX3 Mini. This device is definitely for someone on the tightest of budgets, but wow, you get what you pay for. Even newer versions of this box lack official DRM support, so you can forget about watching Netflix in HD or 4K, which is a deal breaker for me. Older models were even worse, with unresponsive IR remotes and a complete lack of Bluetooth. Honestly, with so many missing features and a poor user experience, I have no choice but to throw this straight into the trash tier. Amazon Fire TV Cube 3rd Gen. This thing is lightning fast thanks to its octa-core processor, and app launching is super snappy. It's packed with features like Wi-Fi 6E, hands-free Alexa voice control, and it supports every HDR format you could want, including Dolby Vision. On the downside, the user interface is an absolute mess, cluttered with ads, and Alexa can be frustratingly unreliable at times, which drives me crazy. Despite the annoying ads and sometimes lackluster picture colors, its raw power and feature set are undeniable, so for me, it lands solidly in the gray tier. Google Chromecast with Google TV 4K. This thing is just so easy to use, and for the price, the 4K picture quality is really impressive, supporting formats like Dolby Vision and HDR10+. It's a fantastic affordable choice for casual users who just want to watch Netflix or YouTube without a fuss. However, it lacks an Ethernet port for a stable wired connection and a USB-C port for expansion, which is a letdown for more hardcore users. Because it's a solid no-frills device that nails the basics but misses out on advanced features, I'm putting this in the average tier. Cool KM7 Plus. This box looks great on paper with its Google TV interface and a ton of ports like USB, Ethernet, and even an SD card slot, which you don't see on most streamers. But the experience is ruined by some major flaws. It doesn't support Dolby Vision or Dolby Atmos, which is a huge miss for a 4K device today. Even worse, some users report software bugs like inconsistent HDR performance in certain apps and power control issues, which just makes it feel unreliable. Despite the hardware promises, the buggy software and lack of key features means this one is going straight into the trash tier for me. Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max 2024. This stick is genuinely fast, with Wi-Fi 6 support and snappy performance when you're jumping in and out of apps. It supports all the important formats like 4K HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos, which makes it a powerful and affordable option, especially for Prime members. The big letdown is the user interface, which is just cluttered with ads and bloatware that can slow the device down over time. That cluttered experience holds it back, so for me it lands squarely in the average tier. TiVo Stream 4K. This device delivers a fantastic 4K HDR streaming experience with support for Dolby Vision, and apps load quickly once you're inside them. The best part is the remote, which has a classic feel with plenty of functional buttons, including a number pad, which I love. The main downside is that navigating the menus can feel a little slow and its live TV integration is pretty limited. Still, with its excellent streaming quality and one of the best remotes out there, I'm happily placing this in the good tier. Vontar X4. This box comes with a pretty decent Logic S905 X4 processor, Android 11, and even a Gigabit Ethernet port for a stable connection, which is great for the media players like Kodi or for emulation. Honestly, for around $30, it seems like a bargain for those specific uses. However, it's not certified for high-quality streaming on platforms like Netflix, the Wi-Fi isn't the most stable, and the remote can be a pain with apps that aren't touch-friendly. Because of these major limitations for the average streamer, I'm tossing the Vontar X4 into the trash tier. Google TV Streamer 4K. This streamer delivers a beautiful picture with support for 4K, Dolby Vision, and HDR10+, all wrapped in what I think is the best user interface on any streaming device. It also works as a fantastic smart home hub with Thread support, which is a huge bonus if you're invested in the Google ecosystem. The main drawback is that it's not as powerful as fast as competitors like the Nvidia Shield, and automatic frame rate matching frustratingly only works on Netflix, causing stutter in other apps. Even with those performance hiccups, its excellent interface and smart home capabilities make it a solid device, so I'm placing the Google TV Streamer 4K in the gray tier. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the best Android TV boxes for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description. Alright, peace out.